Oh, I have to talk about Ryan.
Ryan, when he preaches, it's so catchy. Like it catches you, and you can connect.
Ryan is just funny. I just like hanging out with him. I love his spirit. I love his love for the children, or for the teenagers, because that's a tough crowd. The teenagers is a tough crowd. He loves them so much and unconditionally.
Ryan is awesome. Any pastor that can get up in front of grown people and talk about Chick-fil-A is a boss.
Ryan gets all fired up and tells these stories from college and blends them in with real life and youth group history and stuff that he talks about.
I love Ryan's passion for the Word and his passion to grow up young disciples.
He's always going the extra mile to try to get you involved or try to keep you here at Renew or at Remix for the kids and the teens. He does a great job reaching out to kids whenever they're having a hard time.
He's crazy, but he definitely goes the extra mile for everything he does, and he's really good at letting people know that he appreciates them, and he's really good at letting people know that they are important to God's work.
You can just tell that he really loves the kids and really wants to make sure that they grow up knowing about God.
I love the way that he pours into the kids. He does not ever stop loving those teens, and that's exactly what they need.
You get so much grace out of him and understanding in like a big brother way, not the dad way. You get it in a big brother way, and I love and respect that about him.
Just having somebody that wants to pour into our young children as well as our very difficult age children, which is the preteen teens. Someone that's willing to take their time and just devote that and lead our children where we may not be able to reach them because we're mom and dad. It's just a really good encouragement, and I think Ryan does a great job.
He seems to be doing his best to follow Christ and to disciple the youth of the church.
I think God joins like-minded people together to further His kingdom and to advance the foothold of this church and this community. And I love Ryan's passion for that with young people.
And we love Ryan very much because he's our coffee guy.
So, Spencer, where do I start?
Spencer Dunlap is a man of God. I know that for sure. You can just feel it in him when he speaks to you.
He speaks in a way that I've never heard anyone speak before, that he has a really good emotional connection to his Renew family that I really appreciate.
His answers are just honest and always with love, but very straightforward.
He loves Star Wars. He is authentic. He's real. You know, a lot of pastors, you can't see their flaws, but Spencer's not afraid to show them. And I love that about him.
I've always just loved Spencer's teaching style as a teacher, as a scientist, as a very practical, how do we use it in our life?
He's a teacher, he's a preacher, he's a friend, he's a mentor.
I also know that he's going to live long and prosper.
You see his heart, and he's so open about everything and not hiding his flaws as a man, or he cries. He's a real human being, and I think that that's very awesome. From the very beginning, we just felt the authenticity that Spencer had for just teaching.
He cares about us. He shows a genuine love for us, and subsequently we share that love with him.
He's authentic. He has that persona about him that knows what he's talking about, and you know he has your back no matter what.
I love that he gives us so much biblical background on everything that he teaches us, and he's equipping us to essentially go out of these four walls and be able to talk to anybody. Spencer helped me to understand the calling that was placed on my life and to be bold and courageous in my faith, to be that Romans 1
Verse 16, unashamed to share the gospel of Jesus Christ.
Spencer's honest, and he's biblically based. And he will tell me straight up if there's something I'm not doing right. And I do not take offense to that. It's a German thing. But he is my shepherd, and as Christians, we are supposed to be holding each other up.
I personally have always felt the pastor is more untouchable. You don't get one-on-one time with him in most instances of my life in previous churches. And these things are very important to me, to know that I can text or call Spencer and that I will get a response from him, that he truly cares.
And I need a leader. And not just, I don't want to wait just for the 2x4 moments that God gives me. I also want my shepherd from my church to tell me what's up. So I immensely appreciate that and respect Spencer for that.
This church lives the Bible out loud. And it's overwhelming to be a part of something like that.
I think Spencer's doing a great job. I think Ryan's doing an awesome job. And I'm excited to see where this place is going to go.
If anybody is looking for a church home, either Spencer or Ryan, those are your pastors. Because you will find a great combination that we all need in our families.